Logitech's Pro line has been delivering great gear, ever since the first products in said line came out. Dropping any frivolities or outrageous design choices, the Pro line is aimed at serious competitive gamers, who have no use for additional RGB strips or a whole host of extra features. The G Pro wireless mouse, for example, took the pro gaming scene by storm, and effectively set a new standard for what is possible with a wireless mouse. Design. The G Pro looks like what would happen if Logitech were to take one of its sleek Orion keyboards, and simply chop off the numpad. It has a full selection of keys, in addition to a key that controls the lighting, and one that activates a game mode. That's most of what there is to say about the keyboard's looks. It's small, attractive and streamlined. Instead of employing discrete media controls, you can use the FN key in the top row of function buttons. While I usually prefer discrete controls, they're not at all necessary on a tournament-focused device. The G Pro also comes with a detachable braided micro USB cable, with hooks on either side for a secure fit, that is excellent for travel. Keys. Gamers who have used other recent Logitech keyboards know what they're in for with the G Pro. The keyboard makes use of the company's ubiquitous Romer G mechanical switches. If you've never tried them before, they feel like Cherry MX Browns, tactile and fairly quiet. While Cherries are the standard to beat, Romer Gs are supposed to be a hair faster, more responsive and more durable. Software. The Logitech G Pro runs on the Logitech gaming software, which, as usual, is excellent. You can program the F1 through F12 keys, as well as adjust the backlighting, and keep track of your stats. Considering tournament players usually aren't allowed to program keys or run proprietary software, there's only one feature here that really bears mentioning. There's one onboard profile for the G Pro keyboard, like the one Logitech often offers in its mice. This profile stores one lighting profile, which means that you can hook up the keyboard to any computer, and have it retain any key colors that you care to program. Performance. I put the G Pro through its paces with both esports and narrative-driven titles, and it worked well in both cases. I had no trouble gliding around the battlefield as Mercy in Overwatch, or commanding Jane or Proudmoore to encase enemies in ice, in Heroes of the Storm. Likewise, the keyboard was competent and responsive when I was adventuring through the realm of Erzia in Final Fantasy XIV, or taking down bandit camps in The Witcher 3. The keyboard's compact size is a boon, especially for the esports crowd. It was easy to play Overwatch and Heroes of the Storm with the keyboard straight in front of me, or off to the side at an angle. Such maneuverability is sometimes necessary, depending on how much space you have at a tournament. Otherwise, it's just as responsive as Logitech Orion keyboards, which have already proved their worth as esports peripherals. I'm not a professional esports gamer, so I wasn't able to detect any huge differences with response times. However, because the keys are easier to press, I was able to move around and use certain abilities more smoothly. After only a short time, playing on this keyboard became second nature. Verdict. The Logitech G Pro mechanical keyboard doesn't really do anything revolutionary, but what it does well. It's a compact, sturdy, and well-performing no-nonsense keyboard that's geared towards competitive gamers, without offering useless extra features. The switches are unlike any other mainstream switches out there, so I would advise you to try them out first if you have the chance, but if you're looking for a reliable, straight-shooting mechanical keyboard that won't take up a lot of space, and is easily portable, then the G Pro mechanical keyboard should be on your radar.